Previously on Alan Wake.
Sorry.
I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you
seriously telling me that
I didn't
just
hear
took
anything.
out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly
I
wrote
thought
is
that
turning
was just
into
Cam Shamrock.
seems to be shifting.
Sorry.
It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped.
Okay,
But
so
that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
A purported kidnapper.
I have
was
looked
by the
up
dark
the
presence
amount of
before it
time.
attacked me.
I don't know if I should tell you or not.
Alan,
Tell me.
baby.
Allegedly it's 10 hours.
Alice.
Oh, that's fine.
Heart?
So yeah, so we spent 30 minutes of the hours to fucking...
You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lied.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Wouldn't it be based if you just wake up in a clinic and look padded cell strapped to a wall?
Strapped to
I
a
felt
wall.
groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
And kick the fucking window.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now?
Use a chair.
Calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them are.
Why are
here
we
right
just
now.
treating it like
Jack
we're in
took
this
them
guy's
out for
clinic?
a fishing trip, except
Oh, no.
for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Cool. Bear.
I'm gonna text 10 saying I love her.
You can do that.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned,
You okay?
and you couldn't face that.
What?
You're suffering from hallucinations.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Unusual
Sure.
thinking, an obsession about light and
Yeah,
darkness.
just want to
feeling
make sure
that
10 knows I
everything
love her.
revolves around
Okay.
you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic
Clinics aren't
by
a bad
nature,
place,
Alan.
right?
We both
No.
know this. Everything can be explained.
Except if, you
logically.
know, the people there working there are fucking bastards. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, genuinely they aren't. Even Alan's like, I don't want to listen to this man's bullshit.
Yeah.
Here's the
It's a
entrance
nice
to the
place
office
to
wing.
have.
That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
I'm so glad that
I'm a
I'm
real bad
not been to
dream,
clinic, because
mister.
if
You
there's
should be
people like that, I
afraid
would
of me.
probably
Don't
want to
wanna run
fucking
into
slap
me in
them.
the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does involve some
I'll get 'em
small
to the head.
creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Bastard.
Kidding.
No, that won't do.
No,
I'm
it
so
doesn't
sorry
stand
to
for
cut you
tapered
short for now,
ladders
Alan,
and
but
chairs.
our-
It stands for tender love and care.
We'll continue this soon.
You know where my brain went immediately.
Yes.
Return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Well, is that like an actual saying? TLC's like,
Yeah, TLC stands for tender love and care.
Oh, I thought that it was actually just tables, ladders, and chairs, and that was like the whole point of it. I've never heard of the other one.
He's not
I
crazy
thought it was just a WWE pay-per-view name. I did not know that that was like, whatchamacallit.
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Yeah.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but
It's
it
gonna
could
be the
my
old
only
person using
chance
the
of getting
hammer,
out of
right?
here.
Yeah. Yes.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office from Sinclair.
Fast, aren't they?
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them.
Destiny. It's my storm. I'm taking it.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made.
How the
with
fuck did we
sessions
even
with his
enter into
patients.
the clinic? We just
I saw
fell off like
Alice's name
the
on one of them.
I don't know.
For a
cliff.
moment, I couldn't breathe right.
I don't fucking know.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy
say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to...
So it might be he's a mental patient.
I doubt it.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
And why is she
Hearing her
talking
voice,
to him?
what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording. Hartman wasn't happy.
Okay, so is that a real
The
phone call?
mod could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own, he'd made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he'd blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for, to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan. Okay, so Kidnapper is working with
The photo on the wall caught my
the
attention.
guy.
In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Oh, it's Barry.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were.
You're
That sounds
stuck,
crazy,
aren't you?
Yeah.
But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
I can't move.
Yes, man.
Move.
Man, that oxide H2O, my man.
Restart. Anyway.
These were all the pages I had on me.
Smith & Wesson revolver.
Yes. Revolvers are cool.
Shoot Barry with it.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Oh, Jesus. He killed that guy. Oh, shit, why the fuck did he smile like that? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Hartman knew he was no creator, he had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe or worse. It was enough to Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between. Okay.
Either way. Mr. Byrne.
Yes.
I forgot what I asked you.
I don't know. Did you ask me anything?
I swear I did. Shoot the fucking glass. There you go.
Oh, fuck. Why the fuck do they let him wrestle? Not only it's like, oh, you know, we want him to wrestle. Why the fuck do you let him? Like, no, like he wants to wrestle. Why the fuck do they let him? I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. When was this last match? Hold on. Ric Flair's last match. Ric Flair's last match was last year in July of.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And it was on the show called Ric Flair's Last Match.
You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a
Where I believe he was actually blacked out twice in the wrestling ring.
Jesus.
And also bled a lot. Well, apparently doctors have cleared him to wrestle.
Ah, yes. 74-year-old
74-year-old Ric Flair.
Yeah, don't... In a profession where, you know, like...
Where people around like 50 die. Wrestlers die around like 50.
Yep. And they cleared him. Oh, it's him. Fucking Flair.
Man, my foot just cracked there.
Ow.
What? That's just like a boss fight.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm surprised you're not dead yet.
Bitch.
In a moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Outcome useful.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down.
Oh, hey, it's Barry.
Ow! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it!
Oh, Jesus. Someone hit me almost. Why do you still have the cutout?
You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it. Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it. Look out!
That's not a lot of rocks. Okay. Well, they're dead. That's the end of the game, everybody.
That's the end of the game, boys.
Welcome back.
End of the game. I have no idea why we're saying it's the end of the game.
He crashed into a tree.
Man, that's how it started the game, actually.
No, it's really not. Yeah, better flashlight. Amazing. Vermus. Vermussy. The Dark Presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
And then it just carried on when it was supposed to end.
Yeah. When was it supposed to end, would you say?
Cody.
Yeah. Thought so.
It, in theory, could have ended at Sami Zayn. It, in theory, could have ended at Bryan Danielson versus Edge versus Roman. It, in theory, could have ended anywhere in those areas, right?
Yes.
Him beating Bryan and Edge, like, okay, there was still good that came out of it afterwards, and it was, you know, it wasn't a drag at that point.
Yeah.
And it was a surprise.
Yes.
It beating Sami Zayn was, you know, as expected. As much as if Sami Zayn would have won, it would have been a very great moment. Like, it's the month before WrestleMania.
Yes.
They've already built Cody and Roman, so
anybody here?
Go for it.
Barry.
What? Cody and Roman Reigns? That match was literally perfect until the literal last part of it.
Yeah. I'm guessing the ending where Cody didn't win for some reason.
Where someone who was already ejected and was thrown out of the match.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know?
Came back in Assassin's Creed style, poked this man in the throat.
They're not gonna miss it.
Yeah.
They're in the loony bin.
And then Roman speared win.
My buddy, Danny.
Meanwhile, Roman took like 4 finishers and was still in the match. But hey, after the Cody thing, you know what? Maybe it's Jey Uso, right?
Yes.
It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her and me and every.
And then it took a bit, but built up steam. Jey Uso versus Roman.
Yeah.
Surely this is going to be the end, right?
Yep.
They literally obliterated Jimmy, right? With the chair and beat him up. So the only logical conclusion is to have Jimmy cost Jay the match, despite Roman pulverizing him and putting him in the hospital with a chair.
I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice.
Well, also, I might want to point out, Jimmy was the first one to defect from the bloodline after Sami Zayn.
The story must stay true.
And then it was Jay.
There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero.
But Jimmy started the whole thing.
He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me.
And now, like, credit, there is development.
Yes.
Jay is on Raw, being tag team champions with Cody for like 2 weeks.
Yes.
And Jimmy's back in the bloodline.
Oh,
in the
amazing.
honorary Roost's role.
That makes sense. Oh hey, you know this faction that I left? Let me go back into it.
You know, the faction that I left because they were abusing my brother.
Yeah.
The guy who hospitalized me with a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back in there and be with them.
He seems pretty nice, man.
Whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah.
But we're still making creative changes on the show.
So it could have been.
So it could have been Triple H, it could have been Vince.
Yeah.
Or it could have been Vince said this and then Triple H made the best of it or the worst of it.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, Omos versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania was definitely a Vince McMahon thing.
Yeah.
However, Drew McIntyre versus Walter versus Sheamus was definitely a Triple H match.
Yep.
The boys at the weather service reckon it'll last until morning.
So it was like 50-50.
Pertaining to that, let me read that
When they merged to make one company, at some point, the fucking people who bought it from them said that the reason why stocks was down was because of Vince and his bad publicity. And Triple H has 99.999% of creative freedom with the thing again. Like, he is the sole creative person again.
Confused? Give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Main on KBF FM. Hoping you're all
Wrestling is
safe.
weird. I hate corporate bullshit.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
And voice helps. Ed, speak more.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
Well, I don't want to, like, explore this.
God damn.
What the fuck?
Rock.
Ow! We have to fight them all! I can tell fireworks from here!
Is this the MCA?
Oh fuck. I hope not. Hold on. Perfect. How it's extremely boring. Wow. Damn.
Here we go! Bum, bum, bum! Gary Wheeler to the rescue! No! Damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Ooh. Give me that shit. Fuck yeah. God damn. I love how the fireworks are probably going off to the beat, which doesn't exist.
Listen, this is the MCA world.
Yep, this is what corporate America wants you to hear. Nothing.
Gunshots.
Yeah.
Oh, if I buy it, this is pretty much how I always wanted to go out!
Fireworks and gunshots.
Rock and roll!
You know what you could do is if you're worried about DMCA, you can turn like the VOD uploading thing on.
Oh, that's fine.
They are trying to kill us. That's the high point of my life? Really?
Children of the Elder God! Enjoy it! God damn it!
Okay, is that the end?
Oh! Did I do that?
Okay, that's not the end. Ow.
Man, this feels like that we're getting close to the end of the game.
I don't know.
But you know what the thing is? If you got DLC, then you got like 2 more levels.
Oh, Jesus.
Also, this is chapter 4. I think I just accidentally got one on my cheesecake.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Sorry.
Hey, Al!
Why are you
This way
sorry?
to the farm!
I don't know.
Why are you sad?
I feel bad.
Why do you feel bad?
Because you got, I think it was water on your cheesecake?
Wire!
A wire. Yeah, that's not as bad.
Yeah, but why did you feel bad?
Oh, you know, enjoying your cake.
Bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Damn, you didn't get very fucking forward, did you, you fat bastard?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I can't
You want me
shoot
to do
him.
my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
I was trying my hardest to shoot him.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Jesus, you okay?
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in its
Springs.
soft embrace, somewhere
Brings back
between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job. What got you
themselves into
started?
waking life.
Oh, is this one of your episodes?
Vice versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode. The Dream of Dreams.
Nah, that's by someone else.
Okay.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people. Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until this Linus over there is getting ready.
You can?
Yes. You can probably turn the music back on now.
I have.
I'm the one who's dreaming.
Oh.
I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream? Oh, yeah.
That was probably during the wires section. Then.
Yes.
Okay, good. I was like, I was watching the entire time.
Anderson.
Oh, it sounds like I wasn't.
1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out.
Good going, Al!
Okay then.
Horseshoe style.
Is that what it feels like to be?
No, carry on with that for.
Is that what happens when you romance Gale? There's just multiple of the same person, just all over you. God damn it. There we go. You okay, Ed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm alright. I was saying with him. I thought I was agreeing.
No, I said ow.
Oh, I thought you said okay, Ed. You got this, man. I believe in you.
Yeah, I'm
I swear
almost
God,
dead
this
already, but yeah.
If you have a migraine whilst playing this game, you're fucked.
Why?
Flashing lights will have a migraine.
Love you.
Love you too.
Should probably end stream soon.
Oh, you wanna go?
Yeah, it's again late.
Because he makes sure to take care of you, and then you fucking make sure that you do big things.
Oh fuck.
I give him money to do things with, and you cuddle him, and he does the rest.
How do I fucking... Oh, you bitch ass motherfucker.
That's a big car, though.
Yeah. It's not car, but close enough.
It's a fucking car, it has wheels, and it moves. It's a car.
No. A
How
train
the-
is not a car.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's a train on a track. There's a car on the track, I meant to say.
Yeah. Yeah? Love you, Eddie.
I mean, no, I'm not wrong. I'm factually correct. Train car, exactly. It's a car
Don't-
that is a train.
Don't...
It's a
Don't
car.
encourage
It's a
him.
car, though.
Don't encourage him. Bad
But no,
musical.
Raphael and me are
Bad
great.
musical.
I don't know what to tell you.
Skill issue.
Huh?
They didn't do well on a test, so they couldn't play voice. Well, that's a bit mean.
Egg donor.
Lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
No, I'm gonna check the fuse box, bro.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. It was an odd observer, a time traveler, and a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning, the night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself. Fix.
Yeah, do that.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Also,
Of
are
course.
we watching
We
like
need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's her face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Crazy lamp lady.
Yes.
DMCA.
I don't think so because it's for,
We need to
for
find
this
Cynthia
game.
Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry. This is... Yeah, what the hell?
It's probably a bad thing to do, but oh well.
Yeah, let's just get drunk whilst my wife is fucking kidnapped in, like, elsewhere.
Also, the darkness.
We'll get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, god damn it.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No,
Pocket language.
Couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't.
They
well,
are.
I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Me. Okay. Why did it? Why did it suddenly just cut to my cutout? What the fuck?
You know, it's
scary.
Oh, I'm a cutout cardboard piece of shit. Why am I a ghost?
I'm a ghost. Also, I'm back at here for some fucking reason. What the fuck? I'm.
Ooh,
what
I'm a
the
spooky
fuck?
pervert.
I am, like,
Alice,
in first. I'm like the
It's
camera.
all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy...
Man, you're playing Call of Duty Spectator mode right now.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness.
Like, can you hear
Diving
the
out there
dialogue
was the
and
last
stuff?
vague
Yeah,
memory
we can hear the
had of
dialogue
that
and
night.
everything.
After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash
It was
car
just like
and
the
finding
page
the first
reading
pages
was
of the
very quiet.
manuscript.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, hi.
I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Damn. So we.
Alice.
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice.
Oh.
I'd been easy prey.
Hi, woman.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
No. Okay. Okay then.
There you go.
Yes. All right.
Now I'm probably gonna have to cut out all
I'll
of
fix
most of that, so then we can focus
I'll
on
bring
this.
her back.
No, your wife drowned.
Hi.
No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. She stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
It's the guy we've been talking about. Thomas Zane. He was the original owner of the house.
I had woken up, confused and groggy. My mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape.
Man, let's leave the dead woman.
The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast.
That's how we
It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Yeah, really safe.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Damn. Oh no. Nah, ba 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 ba. Ah, fuck. God fucking damn it.